Hello everybody, it's Brennan the Paleo Dude here with a very exciting new video. Today I will be doing a massive dinosaur model unboxing. So I just received a really big box from a friend on Instagram. We split this box 3 ways and I'll be sending most of these figures to another friend very soon. And today I would just like to showcase some of the figures that we have received. So we'll get right to it. So most of these models are brands like Schleich and Safari. There's also some Jurassic World figures in here too, and Jurassic Park, along with a very amazing figure made by Walking With Dinosaurs, which we'll get to in a little bit. So I'll start off with some of the small baggies, like these guys here, with some of the small tubes and other figures inside, like Jurassic Park 3. In the first bag, we've got some Safari dinosaurs from tubes, like Iguanodon, Apatosaurus, older version of Apatosaurus, Dilophosaurus, and another Apatosaurus. So some duplicates, good for making herds. Each one has a little different color scheme. Move these guys over. A Jurassic World Tyrannosaurus. One of the small blind bag figures, the worst feet ever, so it obviously can't stand. Another Iguanodon, Tyrannosaurus, very plump Stegosaurus. Again, these guys are all from the Safari tubes, which you can get at like Michael's Crap Store and stuff. But nowadays they don't have detail like this. A lot of the newer tubes by these guys have a little bit more lazier paint jobs. That's what I like about these old series. They've got very nice detailed paint jobs. And then Pteranodon. Move these guys over. This is a very exciting bag. We've got some Jurassic Park 3 figures. The young or baby Tyrannosaurus. Some balancing issues. The baby or young Velociraptor from JP3. And I think a 2001 or 2002 Dinosaurs line Spinosaurus. The very nice paint job, very interesting. It's got this silvery blue running down its back and on its sail, and some wave marks on its arms and its legs. Very nice underbelly. So yeah, this is a pretty cool figure. We've also got 3 baby Tyrannosaurs from Safari. These two have the same paint job, or these two have the same paint job, and this one's got a little bit darker splotches going on its back. And then 2 more Safari tube dinosaurs, Spinosaurus and Apatosaurus. And then some very interesting figures from Safari. I've never actually seen these ones before, personally. These are Proceratops with a very amazing paint job, and Velociraptor, a very iconic original pose. So these would be good for photography if you're ever taking very lifelike photos, but nowadays we know that Velociraptor is covered in feathers, but still very classic and beautiful figures nonetheless. So let's continue on with some of the larger models. So here is Schleich or Schleich Allosaurus. This is an older model, still with a beautiful original dark brown paint job and a very nice stance. We've got a spray painted silver Schleich model. This actually might, nope, there it is. Yep, I thought it was a knockoff for a second, but it's an actual figure, just spray painted silver. Very nice piece. You can put it on display, or a trophy mount maybe. And you've got a Smilodon. I'm just checking. Yep, it's Safari, this one. A very large Smilodon model in a attack position. So it's prowling. Can be good for a diorama with a mammoth. If you have one in scale, it is quite large compared to everything else. And And we've got a, let's see, Safari Tyrannosaurus, a classic one, in a very old T-Rex pose, with dark green on the top, and some bumps down the tail. Very classic look to Tyrannosaurus Rex. It's a nice size, it's pretty small. And it's got kind of like the original Schleich Tyrannosaurus in the, I think, 2007 to 2010 look. There's also a Schleich Velociraptor with tag and opposable arms and jaw. It's got a nice tropical paint job with greens and reds that really come together well in this figure. Personally, it was one of my favorite back in the day, and I never did get a chance to get one. Like, I never had a chance because there's so many other models to get. It wasn't top of the line, but I just thought it was quite a beautiful model back when I saw it. So it's nice to finally get one. So here we've got a blue Tyrannosaurus. I do recognize this line. I'm not sure the name of this line that it came from, but I collect a few of it, a few figures from this lineup. It says made in China and the name Allosaurus on the bottom. It says Allosaurus, but it's clearly not an Allosaurus. Now this model's known for their rubberiness. I know I've got a few Euoplocephalus, Elasmosaurus, and Albertosaurus, so they've got quite a lineup. Now the company does distribute to, I know, smaller stores, so a lot of small museums and gift shops and places where dinosaurs are used as tourist attractions. They usually have those type of models there, like in Alberta. We got another Safari Tyrannosaurus. This one's in a more accurate stance, more up-to-date position, and this one is very nice with this two colors, darker on the top, lighter on the bottom. So put that back there. Oh, I've got the beautiful one. Here we go. Here is the Walking With Dinosaurs Allosaurus. Now, this figure is very rare, and I love the tail length on it. Look at that. Insanely beautiful. This was made by Toyway? Yeah, I think that might be Toyway. Oh, I could check the bottom. Let's see. Walking With Dinosaurs, Allosaurus. Yes, Toyway. It was made in the UK, so they had a limited distribution, and they made various different dinosaurs from their Walking With Dinosaurs franchise, like Tyrannosaurus, Stegosaurus, Ankylosaurus. They even made figures like Proceratosaurus and Ophthalmosaurus, so not just dinosaurs, but other creatures that appeared in the film, and they're just a beautiful lineup. I think they even made Polacanthus too. They're quite hard to collect, but this is personally one of my favorite, besides the Ophthalmosaurus and Proceratosaurus, so I'm so glad to have this figure in my collection now. Next up we have a Brachiosaurus, classic Schleich Brachiosaurus. I think it's Brachio. Yep. And it's got a very nice paint job on it, kind of like a giraffe. And it fits in with that model scale, like this guy, this figure right here. So they go quite well together. Sorry for the paper ASMR. We got, from the same lineup, a Schleich Triceratops. And another one. I think there's 3 in this box, so it's really great for starting a herd. A very beautiful Safari Styracosaurus. It's got a very nice paint job, almost purple in color, with a nice gray underbelly, some markings on the frill. They're very bright and vibrant. It's quite beautiful little model. I've never seen that before, or I rarely see it, or I don't remember seeing it, but it's a very nice little model compared to most other Styracosaurs I've seen, where they kind of have the spikes on the frill wonky or disproportionate. You've got an original iguanodon, so this is from the first safari collection, the Carnegie lineup, and it's got gray with beige to skin color spots and some yellowy brown running down the back. And hopefully this figure brings me, I think, 2 more figures closer to being complete my original Carnegie line. The next we have is a Papo Allosaurus. So this figure is in a hunting stance. It's got a movable jaw and very detailed skin. Papo's notorious for their amazing and beautiful models when it comes to detail. It's got some spikes running down its back and neck. They have made a new repaint of this figure that has come out, I believe, 2020 or 2019, and it's a quite cool repaint. I'm still a fan of the original paint job that it sports. Oh, another Triceratops. We've got 4 of them now. Wow. Ooh, classic Carnotaurus. Another Carnegie model from Safari's lineup. It's got a nice green with a wash on it. And a very cool, fierce looking stance. Really big teeth. So Carnotaurus has that bulldog-like skull with the big horns. And Safari's created quite a lot of models of these guys in the past few years. Here's another one of my favorites, Acrocanthosaurus. I've always wanted this figure but never had a chance to get one. And personally, Acrocanthosaurus is one of my favorite dinosaurs because they're found here in BC. Well, their footprints are. And I have quite a few different models of this guy, but it's nice to add this one to the collection. I'm hoping for the Papo Acrocanthosaurus pretty soon. Next up, we'll have a Dimetrodon. So this one's from the Carnegie collection as well. It's Safari lineup, very beautiful paint job, a very nice stance. Ceratosaurus, another Carnegie figure. This guy from the Safari lineup, I believe, is in the same lineup as the Carnotaurus and Styracosaurus and the Dimetrodon we unboxed. What's next? Ooh, so this guy, Deltadromeus, is from Africa, so it lived alongside Spinosaurus, and I'm hoping to use this guy in various different dioramas. It's kind of a rubbery model. It's got a lot of posability, but I think that's due to its thinness in nature. You can see how thin it is. And this one, I believe, is from the same lineup as these guys. So we got Pachycephalosaurus, also from the Carnegie Safari lineup, and it's in a headbutting position, so if you were to buy 2 of these guys, you could create a scene where they're headbutting. That's very interesting. We've got another sauropod, and it looks to be, yep, Brachiosaurus. I'm gonna have to pan up for this guy, very tall. So this is a Safari model. You can find these at, I think you can still find them at Michael's Craft Store. So it goes alongside with the T-Rex back here and the baby T-Rexes that I have over there. And it's a very beautiful Brachiosaur model. Despite being small, it's very detailed in its and very accurate in its stance. Next up, we have Plateosaurus, a prosauropod from the Triassic period. This guy's got very nice stripes down its back. It's also from the original Carnegie lineup from Safari, so they don't make them anymore, and it's in a position like it's defending itself or maybe eating from a tree. Yet another Triceratops. So now 5 of them. What a herd. And I believe the next figure is Field Museum Sue the T-Rex model. So this one's quite cute. It's in a a position where it's standing lowered down like it's roaring, chasing prey, or bending down to drink. I personally love the coloration they did because most of the Sioux paintings and reconstructions sport this paint job, and I've never seen this figure before, so it's quite neat. Next up we have Papo Pteranodon, and it looks to be a newer generation of Papo Pteranodon because the older ones had a lighter head and this one's got a dark head with stripes and some nice head details and paint job, and a very nice dark coloration on the back, differentiating it from the wing membranes. We're getting down to the bottom of it, so the next we have Dilophosaurus from the original Carnegie collection, same as the Plateosaurus I've shown, and this one's in an attack position, so it stands like this on its back legs and one leg down, with one claw reared up and its head looking up as if it's about to attack something larger than it. It also comes with another Dilophosaurus that is reared up, so you can have them fighting each other or helping each other take down larger prey. Oh, we got another duplicate, so two of them. Got a little pack going on. Next up we have an old Schleich Tyrannosaurus in a classic Tyrannosaur position back in the day when we thought they would stand upright with their tails dragging, the big bulky head. Very classic stylization and look. Oh, and now the last figure. Let's see what this guy is. Yet another Triceratops from the Schleich collection, so that makes 2, 4, 6 of them, an entire herd. So that concludes my unboxing video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I could possibly do this in the future. I do have some more parcels arriving, or I could just do individual reviews on each of my models that I have. I do have quite a large collection of them that I've been piling up. And I do have a lot of Jurassic figures to review and go through, but if I manage my time wisely, I could possibly do a video a week. So hopefully I'll get on top of that. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.